The matter is pending.
No, my lord, actually, my lord, the other matter does not deal with this issue, my lord.
Yes, what is it?
That is related to, my lord, section 64, my lord, in which without even any consideration, they had passed an order, and thereafter, my lord, they.
What is this SLP 2060 of 24? It was delay has been condoned, notice has been issued on.
Yes, my lord, that is a different issue because the tribunal does not.
It is against the same order.
My lord, section 64 of the Waqf Board rules, my lord, in which my lord the Waqf Board has passed an order without even issuing so-called notice. In this matter, my lord, they were charged under corruption. Investigation was conducted. 1 year inquiry was conducted, my lord, and thereafter they were removed by section 67(2), my lord.
Yes, that's cynical, sir. Yes, please. Please.
Well, it's this in my matter. Well, if your lordship will just briefly look at page 65.
Yes.
There are two irregularities, my lords. One is the order that is being passed.
Yes.
And the other two other irregularities are the complaint has to be under section 70 of the Waqf Act.
Yes.
Has to come with an affidavit. No affidavit has been filed, and this has been said and admitted that no affidavit was filed, an ordinary complaint was made.
Yes.
My lords, the complaint was made at the time when the chairman of the board did not have delegated powers. Powers were delegated to the chairman to take action almost a year later. So those two root irregularities. Then my lords, will see page 65.
So what are the two irregularities? According to you, one is affidavit has not been filed.
Affidavit of complaint. So its affidavit of complaint has not been filed. That is section 70 of the Waqf Act.
Yes.
That's one. And at the time when action was initiated by the chairman did not have delegated powers to do it on his own. The Waqf Board could have done it. These are two irregularities that it began with.
Yes.
Then, my lords, the 65 is where the decision has been taken.
So, let us assume these are only two grounds. How the forums consider this issue?
But forum considers it as page number 139, my lord.
Because I am requesting your lordship will look at the board decision first.
Yes, please.
And then come to what the court has had to say. Yes. So your lordship will see page 65 is the board decision.
65. Yes.
65. Well, at page 68, I'll be very brief.
Yes, please.
At page 68, your lordship will see the second paragraph.
Yes.
A reply to the aforesaid show cause notice that was issued by the president of the committee was received in the office of the board on 26/10/2021. And while refuting the allegations made in the show cause notice, a prayer has been made to dismiss the same. In the meantime, an application was moved on 28/9/2021 by one Shri Azam Khan Malik for the appointment of his committee duly elected by the public on 15/9/21. Now, this gentleman coincidentally happens to be the so-called secretary of the committee that was appointed, but now he says, hand this over to me, I will now head the committee, etc. Be that as it may. But your lordship will now look at page 71.
Yes, please.
Where the decision is taken.
Yes.
Page 71, my lords, we have gone through the record carefully.
Yes.
The matter relates with the management of 21 Waqfs from Waqf number 74 to 94, consisting of more than 300 Waqf shops and other Waqf properties in Agra as per the entries present in the records of the board. The details of the income and expenditure are still not provided completely by the committee. The auditor of the board repeatedly asked the committee to increase the rent as per market rate and to submit the details of income and expenditure in the board as is established after perusal of audit report of 2018-19, 2019-20, but in vain. The rent receipts annexed by the reply show that the rent amount is very less and not increased even after repeated directions. Another striking feature is that Shri Haji Muhammad Aslam Qureshi has stated in his reply that one Shri Azam Khan Malik has been elected as the secretary of his committee, and while Shri Azam Khan Malik has himself made an application before the board for appointment of his committee for management. So a person who's shifting sides, moving from this committee to another committee. There is no finding whatsoever, my lords, if your lordship will see in the next paragraph. There are 20 mosques and 2 dargahs.
Where have you raised about the jurisdiction of the then president?
Well,
have you raised in the show cause notice?
Well, this has been raised. I just show that to your lordship.
Yes.
that the jurisdiction, my lords, is...
Only thing is, please tell us where have you raised it, how it was considered.
My lords, if your lordship will just come to me.
Now we take note of your submission. There are two submissions.
I'm grateful. My lords,
One is with respect to non-compliance of section 70, and the other is with respect to the lack of jurisdiction by the person, chairman who does not have the.
Yes, my lord. They raised that section 67 decisions should not have been taken. They should have decided in section 64. That is in regard to Mutawallis, my lord, not in regard to the board. So entire board was terminated, that or only in 67 too, my lord.
well, that's a technical issue. Technical issue.
And the charges are that they were allotting the shops to his children, his wives.
Please wait.
Well, their lordships have said it makes no difference. There is supervision, whether you do it in 64 or 67, action can be taken.
Yes.
Your lordship would not really want to re-examine that, but certainly your lordship will see how the High Court has held with this. I read the board's decision. Now, if your lordship will see page 7.
Yes. Yes.
From 26, paragraph 26 onwards. On merits also the order
Page 27.
Well, it's page 7. This
Page
is the
7.
judgment.
Yes.
This is the judgment page, paragraph 26 in page 7. On the merits also, the order passed by Waqf Board dated so-and-so indicates that despite time having been granted, details of income and expenditure were not provided completely. Nothing contrary to such finding has been exhibited in the present revision. In the considered opinion of this court, once an allegation of mismanagement was leveled against the committee, it was incumbent upon them to have demonstrated by documentary evidence the incorrectness of such a charge. Such a course of action having been adhered to by the not having been adhered to by the petitioner, no benefit therefrom can accrue. Learned Counsel has also submitted that even otherwise the complaint made against the petitioner committee was not required to be taken into consideration since it was not supported by an affidavit. With regard to such submission, it is also evident that the Learned Counsel has not been able to indicate any rule, bylaw or notification requiring such a mandatory condition to be followed for a complaint to be entertained. Even otherwise, the board has ample power under section 67. Now, if your lordship will just see section 70, which clearly says a complaint must be backed by an affidavit. Section 70, if your lordship will